How long has Stool Scenes been going on, and like why do you think it was time for a change?
Stool Scenes, I guess, like 2 years. That's a rough guess. I just thought it had gotten a little stale. I mean, still, it's widely consumed. Our audience likes it, sellable, it's good, but I felt like it had gotten a little bit stale. Like even myself, I found myself not watching it as much. And we always thought it could be maybe better. We've got a million new people, a million new stories. I just think more thought had to be given to it, basically. Like it was just YP picks up the camera, edits it. It's hard to do it. You don't have manpower. And then really, I think the 24/7s for like the Rough and Rowdy were excellent. And I know I was involved in those, and I'd sit down with you, Hank, and be like asking me questions, getting thoughts. And I felt like that would add a whole new element to Stool Scenes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Your Call Football.
Oh,
It's essentially we're playing Madden, but with real players. Tonight we have Barstool Breakfast plus Nick Mangold going up against Pardon My Take plus Steve Che.
Yeah.
So
no, Steve Che's part of it.
We're about to start the action any second.
Look at that drip. Slow drip. Finish it. Slow mo.
Sound of power in the grip. I know you are. I remember you told me. We're gonna do one more in a sec. Can I just finish this beer?
Yeah.
Yeah. One more away.
To the rock away.
Yeah, if you got it.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Get on.
Lean back.
I don't want nothing bad to happen.
Oh my God.
You had the camera earlier.
Help me up. 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 Uh-oh, this is a huge play.
Oh, we're different.
Play.
We're different. Put it up there. Yes! I win! Yes!
Shit happens. What are you gonna do?
I mean, the difference in the game.
There's always next year.
Difference in the game was when our controllers
got unplugged.
It's gonna haunt your dreams. Tough. It's gonna haunt great comeback. Took the lead with under 2 minutes left. It's gonna haunt your dreams. Held it to the last play. Fullback lead. They edged us by 0.9. Unbelievable.
Originally, Dave pitched us on the idea of storm chasers. It's something that he said he'd been wanting to do for years, but for whatever reason had not had the opportunity to do. And so he thought it was a good idea for Ron and I, since we're already traveling all the time anyways. And when he first pitched it, it was to go to a different college basketball game every single night until you find the court storm. You get into a van, a storm chasing van, and you just chase the elusive squall that is a college basketball court storm until you find it. And that's basically what we signed up to do. We went into the week with a tentative schedule. We were open to changes. We had our mind open to, if there was something that came up that we needed our attention. But we basically had it kind of mapped out where we were going to go. And then for the next week, we were planning on being in that van and chasing the storm. I would definitely say the Storm Chasers was a success, because it was. There's really no, it's really not an opinion question. We were chasing a storm and we found a storm on our second day. It took us less than 24 hours to find a storm. If you don't consider that a success, you don't know a lot about weather.
You're not jumping down. They're going right there. You're not jumping down. Everyone's going, you're not jumping down. Stay down. Oh, shit. Get out of here. I'm just trying to storm. Stay down.
It actually reminded me of traveling abroad. And when you go abroad, you learn how they do it in Europe. You learn it's espresso, not espresso. And then you come back and people think you're the same guy, and it's like, hey, dude, I'm not. I'm changed. And that's kind of, it's been a little awkward around the office, people talking to me like the old me, but it is what it is, and we'll continue to move forward and hopefully get out of the office again as soon as possible.
We start off with the big Barstool drama for the night. We got this Twitter fiasco where we posted this girl's viral video. We didn't give it credit, and then we were trying to track her down to get our account, one of our strikes, removed from our account. She had no interest in getting in working with us, and we had some idiot offered her a $50 gift card. That was really
to our store.
That was stupid.
To our store.
That was not a great look. But now it's become this whole thing. I mean, all these different outlets have written about it, talking about harassment and theft. I think this is all wildly overblown. I don't think it was theft. I think we just didn't credit it. I think there's a big difference. And I don't think it's harassment either. I think it was annoying and stupid, but I think harassment is much more menacing in the year 2019.
I don't have a problem with anything she did.
Yeah, I mean, we played it very poorly.
Yeah.
I think we played it very poorly. Like, the internet has changed. It's not the old internet anymore. Like, everyone, people want credit for their work, which I think is totally fair. And we could have handled it better. I do think there was maybe a little bit overblown, like the hundreds of DMs. I don't think it was that. I think it was about 5 or 6, which still, like, when she doesn't respond to the first 2 emails, like, she probably doesn't want to talk to us.
Yeah, but I think that's where she could have just been like, no.
Right, but but she has every right to not say no. She has every right to just not respond.
I wouldn't say no. I would just keep ignoring you.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't say you were harassing me, but I would never reply to you.
But that's the difference, is that if you're going to then turn around and play the harassment card, I think that we have a right to try to fix this problem on our side as try to right the wrong and try to look out for ourselves business-wise. And when someone's not responding, it's like you don't know. Like, people miss DMs, people...
Right.
It's like, I think had we known that she was looking at it and ignoring, I think it's different than if we were just to give up. Like, oh, well, we sent 2 emails. Well, if our Twitter account got banned and we were just like, well, we tried, we sent an email and no one responded, I think people would be very upset.
Like, we tout ourselves as like the bad boys of the internet. So when anyone is like, hey, they tried to pay me off or they, sent me multiple DMs from different accounts, of course it's going to look bad. We welcome that.
I mean, that just what you said there to me does not sound that bad. But I guess I'm in the minority here. I don't think it's that bad to be like, hey, we're sorry.
I don't think it was, there's a difference between, I don't think it was malicious in any way. I don't think we were like maliciously trying to strong arm her. Yeah. I think we're just trying to get in contact with her. But at some point, we just got to be like, yo, she doesn't want to respond. And also just using like, it's kind of like when our PR firm reached out to Clay Travis being like, do you want Dave Portnoy on? Like, look at her email, look at her Twitter. Maybe search her Twitter handle with Barstool, figure out she doesn't like us, probably not going to respond, and that's it.
I know what they were doing, and their heart was in the right place. They were just morons. And the guy, Mark, the lawyer, it's like, what? This girl is blocking us, won't respond. In what world is a $50 gift card to her fucking store gonna get the job done? It's like, that would be... Like Deadspin offering me like $50 to their store if like I had something on them. So it was just so stupid. It was just, and then to be like wildly fluctuating, like $50 gift card, $2,000, $5, $5,000. It's like, it just made us look really stupid. And the thing is, people don't look. It's not like a lawyer and Chuck. I get what they're doing. My issue, my biggest issue is it shouldn't escalate it. Like if we're having a problem with this girl, but they're doing it like another girl. I saw it. And another girl like did a DCMA, we paid her $500 and she's happy. I think that works like 99.9% of the time. Like if someone does it, that's what content creators are trying to get paid for their work. So in the credit, like the main thing was the $50 gift card, and just at some point your brain has to be like, this girl is not working with us, but other than that, like filing the counterclaim and all that, that's the right move. It's the only move. So it just to think, but it's one of those things which we have kind of a problem with, which we've gone before, is Mark's relatively new. I felt bad that he got thrown on the bus. He deserved it because he didn't use his brain. But when you reply, it's almost Devlin-esque. When you start replying through our handles, you represent the whole fucking company. You know, it's no one cares that it's like our fucking general counsel. It makes everybody look bad, and then the hit pieces come. In terms of, though, actual Barstool doing things wrong, this is a nothing, like, scenario to me. I mean, we put the whole process is already in place of people saying they own the videos, permission, all that shit. It's like, what is it, 2 years old this video was? This girl likes doing that. Like Meal, there's comments of her bragging about getting like Twitter accounts shut down in the past. She just likes doing it, so. And I saw Dan said this to a degree, and I actually did the Patriot analogy. People fucking hate us. Like, there's a lot of people who fucking hate us. So anytime there's something like this, right or wrong, people go crazy. And that leads to the Deadspin thing. And that's going to lead to people going back and be like, oh, what can we do that they did illegal? So it's like, now we're just trying to prevent more DCMAs. And I've told everyone, like the reporters, like, I don't give a fuck about Meal, and no one gives a fuck about that video. We care about the DCMAs. And usually it works. The fact that she's saying we tried to bribe her, it's like, you're saying we posted it, like we're willing to pay you for it. That's how content works. I've been doing that since Guess That Ass. Someone would be like, you don't have the rights to the photo. We charge $200. It's like, here you go. That's not. I don't understand what she's talking about. So she had no interest. She hates us. She says we're sexist. She is somebody who's read every headline and believes every headline about us. But yeah, then the Deadspin thing happened. It's the same article every fucking time. I mean, they just regurgitate. I hate that guy McGarry. I wish they talked to me. Like, I wish any of those people who say all those things would be like, let's down and have a debate of everything you hate about me and go through every example that you keep doing, whether it be like Rhea, Smitty in the shower. Those ones are like the dirtiest examples to use. I mean, there's just like internal Barstool stuff that they make seem like facts. So, yeah, again, if I read an article and it's like the founder of Barstool Sports tapes fucking his employees' dicks in the shower and told like a 21-year-old girl she'll be too fat to work in like 5 years, I'd be like, that guy sucks. But there's zero context like around anything they say, and Deadspin's Deadspin, so. It's the same people. It's the same people writing the same articles over and over. It's the guy, the Daily Beast guy. It's that Pussy McGarry. It's, you know, that's his nickname now, Pussy McGarry.
I realized that in real time.
I didn't realize it till you laughed that he is now forever known as Pussy McGarry.
It's accurate.
He is. Yeah, Pussy McGarry.
Pussy McGarry.
Only one attempt, and just don't do anything drastic if you miss. Or if you make it.
I'm the first two-handed...
I don't know how I feel about the two-handed. What a moment!
Wow. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, that looked perfect.
Wow.
It was a perfect
Ball and Cup League started when my Aunt Pat gave me a ball and a cup. And when I moved to New York, she gave it to me. And I brought it into the office. It sat there for 2 years. Nobody did anything with it. Then people started playing it. I didn't want them at my desk every day playing nonstop. So I made the rule, you get one a day. That turned into the league. I'm the commissioner of the league. I sit there every day. People come over and they play. I take the ball and cup away from them. We keep a record of that. And that is what Ball and Cup League is.
Can we ask Brett to just show us the technique again?
He already went.
Somebody who hasn't gone, who doesn't care about their own life, want to show us.
We already went.
A lot of deep players today, yeah.
I'm a visual learner.
All you do is hold it straight up like this and try to beat the cup.
You're telling me like that? Because that's ridiculous, you idiot. You idiot. No wonder.
You can't. It didn't work. The paintbrush technique is ridiculous. I don't know what that was. If you go like this though, and then you just try to like fall.
You're telling me that I'm not going to do it, but you're telling me you just race gravity with the cup under? You idiot. That's so dumb.
You guys saw it. We have the film.
If you give it a little flick, you might be able to do it.
Oh no! Wow, that's why. I mean, that's cursed. That was. I was already celebrating. It was
Frigid.
Who is the best? Young Pages is the best. He's got the most makes total, the best percentage of makes, but the longest streak of all time at 10 is Snap Steve, the guy with the beard and the long hair. He got 10 in a row. So best streak, Snap Steve. Best consistent player, Young Page Juice.
Who's the worst?
Big Cat.
Oh, fuck! I felt like you had that one. Fucking Dan Cat. Fucking Dan Cat. Fucking Dan Cat.
Needs to make a run. If he wants to be tourney eligible, he's gonna make a run.
There's been a couple others who haven't had that job.
Medford Chevalier is really the one to promote, right?
Yeah. If this is
Both
coming out
Wilburs
tomorrow,
are-
yes, at the Chevalier Theater tonight. That's the only one. And then
Wilburs are sold
Meeting
out.
tomorrow night, Thursday night, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this Thursday night. And what else, man?
You got cool. I'll let you guys
Thank
rip
very
it.
much for coming on. Excited, dude. How do I look like this? Okay. I just realized that it had become. It used to be something fun. I used to bike across town and go jerk off, and my buddy's dad had some, nudie mags and shit, and I'd climb in their window. Even when they were home, I'd climb in the window because I was so ashamed of myself instead of knocking at the door and pretend I had to shit, and then use the nudie mags they had under the sink, One time, my buddy knocks on the door of his own bathroom. He's like, dude, how'd you even fucking get in the house? I was like, I fucking came in the window, dude. I'm sorry, But I'd go over there and masturbate. And because all the nudie mags we had been like affected by weather, and they had the good shit. And so,
where are you storing the nudie mags? How are they getting affected
we were
by
keeping
weather?
them outdoors, bro.
Was it a box in the woods? We used to do that as a kid. You ever have that?
Yeah. I don't know
Did
if it
you
was a
did you
box
seriously? Because some people have done
buried
this
in
and
the
some
woods.
people don't.
Yeah.
Like we had a communal box of porn. Like we all ride our bikes out to the middle of the woods and look at the porn. And some people are like,
Look
"Oh
at the
yeah,
porn
we
and
did
what?
that." And then what?
And then ride back home and jerk off? Doubt that, bro. That's called homosexuality, bro.
And me and my buddies just jerking off in the woods. Don't fucking judge me, man.
I'm
Don't
not.
you fucking judge me.
I think it's neat.
Like detour I've ever taken on the podcast. Like, all right, let's talk about these 50 people dying in a fire that none of us really know the details to.
That's a perfect example of the complete asshole of just today. It's like, let's talk about 50 people who lost their fucking lives without any information.
Fuck that one up.
All right, so this is called Answer the Internet. So you can just be like, I'm Theo Vaughn, I'm about to answer the internet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass you the card. Do you know how to read?
Sorry. Roll that up. Would you rather have a dog's personality in a cat body or a cat's personality in a dog body? If you had to pick one person to be the ambassador for the human race to meet aliens, who would it be? Probably a Filipino, dude. I'm really infatuated by Filipinos. I meet they're real gracious. They do a lot of senior care centers, hospice. We know a guy. I shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone, but he said that it fucking feels good. He's doing mad, no tricks, and they fucking beat him. So, how many of these do you have, dude? This isn't...
1,000, but I'll stop eventually, don't worry.
Which fictional character would you love to beat the shit out of, dude? Probably Rosie O'Donnell.
That's not a fictional character, that's a real person.
If you were sent back to the Roman Empire with a fully charged iPhone, do you think you could take over the world, dude? Fuck no, dude. I think they would probably beat you up. They would say you're gay, and they would beat you. Thank you guys so much for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, dude. That was great stuff.
It was so much fun, dude.
Just use our powers for. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
What's up, dude?
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not part of this Hank Stool Scenes shit.
At first, to be honest, I was confused, like why Big Cat and PFT were so upset with me for this whole Stool Scenes things. I had worked on plenty of side projects before, Rough and Rowdy, Barstool Sports Advisors. But then later in the week, I came in and found out Big Cat had been filming like for an hour. So I think it's just jealousy. I think Big Cat just wants to be behind the scenes.
Get out of my face. Nothing. No.
It's like slow motion.
I fucking hate you. Get out of here.
Like waves to the guy.
Do I need to see this, the lax thing?
Behind the scenes, stool scene.
Just imagine
mad already, day one.
Like, dude,
Mad already, day one. You're mad. No, you're mad. You're mad.
Oh,
You're mad.
okay.
PFT, we need a second camera over here.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh wow, this is it, huh?
Yep.
This is
It's the new.
This is the new Stool Scenes.
PFT and I are making a behind the scenes. I'm here to Hank's mad. He gave me the finger.
You guys are so funny.
Do it again, Hank. Give the finger again. We got two cameras. Oh wait, hold on.
That way we'll splice it together. Both fingers. Both fingers.
Because a big diva.
Dude, I'm just getting this.
They were trying to start the rundown, and he's too busy being preoccupied on his phone.
Sucks.
How's that second camera angle? I got one low.
Okay. I need you to edit this so it's closer up on your mouth.
This is like a camera off. They got all the cameras going off each other.
All right, so this is behind the scenes at Stool Scenes here. Stool Scenes, version 2.0, episode 1.
This is behind the scenes.
No YP.
Behind the scenes. Stool Scenes.
Hank, what are you taping right now? Tell me about what you're taping.
Double camera action.
Taping the guys getting ready for the rundown.
Oh, cool.
If you'd get out of their way, they could start.
Okay. Well, I'm just documenting. I'm not in the way. Just think of me as a fly on the wall. I'm not interfering with anything.
We're not here.
Oh, we got 2 cameras on me.
Yep.
This new Stool Scenes, this is gonna pop. Have you guys thought about filming in 3D?
Camera 1, camera
2
2.
cameras? Yeah, you should
camera
definitely
2.
do that. Okay.
All right.
All right, I'll get out of here.
Cut.
That's gonna be good.
Where should we send this footage? Who's gonna edit it?
I think Hank is, right?
Today is a very somber day on Pardon My Take because it is Hank's very last day as producer for us. So he's moving on to bigger and better things, producing Stool Scenes full time.
Full time.
And we just want to say, Hank, thank you very much for all that you've done for the show.
We love you.
We love you. We're gonna
got
miss
you something.
I got you a card. Do you
You want to open it and read it?
Here.
We got you a few things.
Yeah, we got you a few
some
things. Here you go, Hank.
balloons.
Some balloons. We know that you love balloons.
Yep.
There you go.
Dear Hank,
Hank, come move the balloons.
I'm very excited to watch the new episode of Stool Scenes that comes out on Barstool Sports at 4:30
We didn't write
p.m.
that. We didn't write that.
Everyone
we did not
go
write
to
that.
barstoolsports.com
Read
at
it.
4:30 p.m.
Read
to
the
watch
real
the new
thing. You
version
can tell
of
that
Stool
this
Scenes.
isn't it because
Read
Hank
it.
can't.
Also, it says, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened, and also smile because we now have a producer that can read.
We didn't say
Love,
any of that.
Big Cat.
We didn't
Good
say
luck, you fucking traitor, B-word. Love, PFT.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a Team Hank shirt right now. But I'm not Team Hank anymore. So
We're Team Bubby.
I'm gonna burn it.
Yeah, we're Team Bubby. Bubby's going to be the new producer.
Burn this.
Hank actually is still going to produce, but he is doing Stool Scenes now. Hank,
No, this is last day.
Those are real helium, so please make sure you do FAQs with them. So maybe pop one right now. Get it ready. Let's finish up the segment. Oh, you're actually going to burn it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I'm
PFT's lighting his shirt on fire. Dude, there's helium in the room. This is how the Hindenburg happened.
I'm like a monk. I'm lighting my shirt on fire while I'm wearing it. Except
Okay.
I'm not wearing it.
All right. So it's getting really smoky in here. The shirt is now on fire, and he's gonna. And it's actually a fire. It's a problem. Yep, it's a problem. We knew this was gonna happen. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. There's actually a fire. Okay, now we turned it out, and it's smoky as fuck in here. You knew that was gonna happen. I've seen many controlled fires. We actually.
Oh crap! There's are there sprinklers in here?
No, we're fine. We're fine. People have smoked in here.
My name is Daniel, also known as Spider, office manager here at Barstool, and now looking after the second and third floors, trying to prep this shithole for the move to our new office space.
I need wide shot on 2.
All year.
Wide shot on 2. I'm zooming out. I'm going wide shot on 1.
Try to do it.
Give the reverse zoom. Give camera 2 zoom.
Okay. Try to reload the tweets.
Fortunately, because of the reputation Pete has in the office, when the Wi-Fi goes down, it doesn't really fall on me. We have a lot of people in the office that immediately start yelling Pete's name. Pete, the Wi-Fi! That sort of thing. So it's great that Pete kind of falls on that sword. I don't know. That's also kind of his lane, so that's on you, Pete.
But this is like, you
The
realize
tweets
this
are
will
not
work
reloading.
for 2 seconds, and then it just won't work for 10 minutes, and then it'll work for 2 seconds.
Loading tweets.
What'd you just go to? You just went to Barstool Editorial? Like, I do that all day, every day.
Yeah.
And then the internet just sucks.
I mean, it does suck. So I'm just trying to get to like a decent level here.
Is there something I can plug into or something?
Yeah, it's always just hanging down there. You never do, or is it up there?
Well, where is it, Pete? Fucking question. I don't know.
Underneath.
I can plug into that. Will that be better or no?
Oh yeah. I mean, I say this every fucking time. But
we'll bleep that.
Yeah, it's a family show.
Well, we don't know if it actually is going to work.
It will work. Yeah.
You say it, but you're admitting that the internet sucks.
It's the good internet.
It's the good internet?
Yes.
The Wi-Fi is a complete nightmare. We have more people than we should on this Wi-Fi network, and his problem solving just lies in telling us that there's a problem without really offering a solution. So that's where we've been at the last 6 months.
Is this AOL?
Yeah. Where's your
pops
a CD in?
Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
This is
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm going zoom on one, zoom on one.
a landline to help with the internet.
Like, you can break that as long as the internet works.
I know, I almost hit Tiger.
Pete literally just unplugged the phone to help the internet. It's crazy.
Okay, now Nate, you say your
What?
line. Nate, you say your line.
What's up with that?
Wait, now let me get one more take while I zoom in while you do it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
What's up with that?
Nailed it. Now, I got my.
There's no way.
Okay.
There's no way you can get him.
Okay, we're in. What's going on back here, Pete?
Just gonna hook rigs up to the fast internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Riggs gets preferential treatment on this case?
Yeah. Do you want fast internet?
I'll take fast internet. How do you hold this camera without your hand getting hurt? My hand is getting really cramped up. Hold on, so I'm backing up.
Watch
I don't
out.
know what's behind me.
Watch out.
Stop, I don't know what's behind me.
Yep. Power through. Plow through the line here, Dan. Get me out. Get me through.
All right.
You
I'm getting out.
break through for me.
Hold on.
Yep. Get the line. Break through the line.
Am I clear behind me?
Yep. You're the fullback.
Got you on camera too?
You're the fullback.
Got back up.
Security. What a saga. What a saga.
I can't get the...
If I can get just one person's internet better, it'll all be worth it.
What do you want to say to the people at home that are big All Business Pete fans?
Thanks.
That was a trick question. No one likes you.
It's true. Thanks.
What's this we hear about you flying simulators since the 90s?
Yeah, first one Microsoft Flight Simulator 1995, I believe it was. First one I bought.
What plane do you like?
I'm a big... So the easiest one, I would say, is probably the 737 out of the Boeing fleet.
One of my favorites.
Like,
what are we talking about here? What are we
That's the
talking
easiest. The toughest, I would say, is the wide body. The wide body 7.6 is the one from when I played, is the one I had trouble.
You could literally just be saying numbers right
Yeah.
now, and I'd be like, oh yes.
So we're trying to get this for game time.
Can you get Za a flight simulator system for the new office?
No. I'll tell you a secret, Rudy. Talk to me, you'll learn something.
I talked about. I don't know if you knew. Zah's a captain. He's one of the best.
Flight simulator.
He's one of the best in the business.
I heard rumblings about that. You know, I like to watch, listen to the show when I'm not here.
You
so
do.
I always try to pick up stuff, and I hear rumblings about it. And you know, St. Anne reached out to Zah about it to talk a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's very interesting.
He recently flew from Milwaukee to Texas, so
In the
he's
comfort of his own living room.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He had a screwdriver and a blunt in his hand. He said there was no issues on the plane, low turbulence, but an easy ride all the way through.
Just choop right in.
Yeah.
I think you can't teach that. Well, apparently you can teach it, but it's nice to have hobbies. And the fact that Zah is flying planes on the side, I wondered if we do ever get someplace where we get the PJ, the private jet.
Oh, yeah.
And they say we got to send Barstool Breakfast out to the National Breakfast Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we say yes.
Yeah.
So we go out there, and as we're up in the air, you and I have been overserved, right?
Correct. Most of the time.
Yeah, everyone's been overserved. And Francis, can anyone fly the plane? The pilot just had a stroke. And Zah steps up and says,
yes.
I can do it. And becomes like the hero of our time.
No question.
Oh, man, that writes itself.
And I asked Zah, I was like, you know, the problem with that, Zah, is if we ever went to throw you a surprise birthday party and we crashed your apartment, and we see you in that position of you in your chair, a little captain's hat, simulator all the way around, the lights are off, you got your headphones on, you're like 99 breaker 25 coming in for easy breezy. I would probably have a stroke. I wouldn't know how to handle that. You may scare the hell out of me.
By the way, that was, I don't know if you.
What happened?
99 breaker 25 coming in for an easy breezy. You sounded like you had the wings at home. I think you
Large.
might be a closet
Large.
simulator
Large.
also.
What the hell?
How many goddamn simulators do I have here?
It's a
Jetsky, you good with this? It's making me uncomfortable.
Large as a black dude.
As possible.
Did you see Tigers?
Taking calls.
Did you see Tigers tweet?
Uh-uh.
What the fuck? It just popped up on my screen. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, due to a neck strain that I've had for a few weeks, I'm forced to withdraw from the Arnold Palmer. I've been receiving treatment, but it hasn't improved enough to play. My lower back is fine, and I have no long-term concerns. I know it'll be ready for the players. I'd like to send my regrets to the Palmer family and the Orlando fans. Its connection to Arnold make it one of my favorite tournaments.
Not good.
I'm disappointed to miss it.
On Friday, the massage parlor story came out. He didn't do media Saturday, didn't do media Sunday. Now he withdraws from the tournament the next time he's supposed to appear. I'm just thinking out loud right now. I don't love it.
You're just connecting dots.
Those are not even connected.
fucking
We're
love
just
it.
stating things that have happened recently.
Fuck!
That's...
Withdrew. Injured. A lot going on while you're in there promoting spitting chicklets.
He's injured?
Neck strain.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Pulled out of the Arnold Palmer.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's not
a
good.
raw reaction right there. That's a very raw reaction.
You're like, did you hear my tiger? I thought it was the Blue Monster.
That was T-Pain.
I'd do anything for it to be the Blue fucking monster.
Holy shit, he's hurt again.
What do I
He's
want
the injured monster.
I want to throw up this quick blog. I don't even know what to say in it. I just want to put fuck. I don't even want. I don't know.
I think that's fine.
Probably should, yeah. We gotta look at the schedule too. We should just figure that out because I might.
What's the score?
I might try to go to. What do you have?
I took Radford in the under.
Oh, the over already hit.
Yeah, I know. It's because all I do is when I don't have an opinion, I take the over, and it doesn't come close anytime. I don't know anything about the Loyola, who Michigan beat the Final Four, is playing Valpo. Valpo plus 7.5. The total is so low. I took Valpo. They're getting killed. They're down 20. Come on, give it to me.
But he does talk a lot of shit. He's slowing down. No, I forget drafts even exist because I...
Miss it?
No, I wanted fucking YP.
Down at Princeton. How is that not an under?
Who are you going to take in this next one?
I don't know. I'm looking at the under, but I don't know if I can stomach another under of two teams I don't even fucking know.
Where is this game? This game's at Princeton? No, it is.
The Ivies do.
Game details. Princeton, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah, why is Princeton only -3?
They're like identical teams. He's gonna pop that in your face, guy. It's like, what the f- It's like Bradley isn't aware that these guys are just doing the same thing every time.
Princeton's won 4 of its last 5. What's the Bradley line?
2.
I have no idea. I think I'm gonna take Brown. I don't know. What are you taking?
I went with Brown.
Brown?
All right, I'm gonna take Princeton seemed obvious.
Right.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, welcome, Spider. I'm in a bad mood too because it's like just getting smoked gambling. Yeah, I'm very depressed.
All right, that's what I was trying to get to. You're a little depressed and angry.
I wasn't yelling at it, but I was just like, I lose everything I do, and it makes no sense because I don't even know these teams I'm betting on, but I always am on the wrong one. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know anything about it. I like this game right here. I don't know anything about either of these teams. I don't know anything about either the Valpo. I'm just picking out of a hat and losing everything.
Telling Dave, like, I Google Princeton versus Brown, and then like read a game preview to make myself feel like I'm somewhat informed.
Princeton's better, right?
These fucking guys in their threes.
For your voice, I didn't know like.
Oh!
Backboard 3.
Rico, I need this Brown game to get to halftime with Brown still ahead. Brown hasn't scored in a fucking year. I just need this. I need one more basket from Brown, and I feel like I'm fine. Little move, little pump fake. Switch!
There we go.
Switch! Switch! 3-ball. Switch! 3-ball corner pocket. Switch! Bradley, who just blew the lead there, and here comes Princeton. So everything's falling apart. If this game goes to overtime, I'm so fucked, I can't even tell you. Hit this free throw. They're called free for a reason. Switch! Do not foul! Do not foul! Shoots it in 2 seconds. Throw it down the other end of the court. It doesn't matter. It's over. Dave Portnoy did it. Fuck yeah. Let's go!
I mean, I'm in it too, so whatever. I need the advice too. Shit.
You're in it too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll take all my advice from Adam Ferrone.
Huh?
I said I'll take all my advice from you.
Drive fast, take chances. That's my advice. Practicing, I love that.
How's the workflow without YP?
We're gonna find out, PFT.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna be able to replace his editorial vision.
Well, I was the editor, so.
Oh,
exactly.
Maybe you will be able to replace it.
The greatest trick YP ever pulled was having people think he did Stool Scenes.
No comment.
Talent carries still.
Still.
You think we're big
Oh,
shots?
fuck, this is
Nope.
cake.
Look at this. We're carrying cakes
Carrying
and
it on its
Jello
head like
and just fucking roughing it.
Oh,
All you kids out there, just remember, you gotta stay humble.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think, Drizzy carries his own Jello and Doritos? Just saying. Where'd you get that trap? Off my file? Whoa, hey! Hey! I love doing that in New York.
The inspiration is just thick stuff. Just stuff that's thick. Not necessarily people, places, things, nouns. Just, it's an ode to thickness.
Anthem. It's an anthem for thickness.
I'm just excited to see how confidently Big Cat and PFT sell the rap. Big Cat was like a little bit. He was reticent to rap on stage during the Super Bowl, and so I think he's going to be more confident. I think we're going to see big things from Big Cat today.
Go hard or don't go at all is what I say.
I'm miserable.
You have your verse memorized?
I'm miserable.
Fine with
But I don't mind it at all.
Yeah, fine.
Your legs. Tyler's taking a bowl of oatmeal. Look at that. Tyler, let's see the back real quick.
You gonna full twirl?
Fellas. Oh no.
This is so bad.
How'd you feel about that first take?
Felt really good. I feel like everyone's vision is just kind of coming together all at once, and it's just like, this is going to be probably the greatest music video of all time. I'm not running out of energy whatsoever. I'm not getting cranky. I'm very happy to be here, dressed in a pig costume with pudding all over my chest. What the fuck? Ah!
I think it's beautiful.
I think so too. It's art.
It is art.
You can't blur this out. It's art, right? I want to get back in that horse costume. Don't make me
Get in the horse costume, son.
All my inner demons just come floating out.
Hell yeah.
All because you guys.
That's where you get good comedy.
Just got my ass eaten by a pig.
Like, so you're like showing it off and then
I'm melting
turn and just melt the fuck out of it.
Okay, got it.
Put a white stick on that skull. I can't believe my eyes. Carry kicks into my thighs. Ass is picky.
Yeah, someone undo the back.
What'd you do?
I farted in the suit. It smells so bad.
That's not it. That's not it.
That's not it, Spider. Hurry up. I farted in here. Too tight. Oh, it smells bad in there.
I'm trying to rap here.
Yay!
Yay, Hank! Yay, Hank!